I knew my dad was gonna remarry, but I never expected this to happen. I have nothing but gratitude for my dad, who raised me by himself after my mom died when I was little. So I'm happy for him that he has found a new life partner. And when I heard that the new mother has two daughters of my age and that they were going to start living with me, the thought of leaving my dad never occurred to me. But... Before we move on, let me first introduce myself. I'm Akira Hase, 25 years old, working as a salesperson for a design company. Let's see, I have to prepare these documents and I have a meeting with the design department. Oh, there was also an email that I wanted to send to my clients first. Oh man, I think I'm gonna be working overtime today. Just as I was thinking that, two voices called out to me.
Aren't you done yet? Aren't you too slow?
Hey, Ririha, Ruruna. I keep telling you, but I'm supposed to be your senior, you know? I'm their senior, but sometimes they talk to me as if I'm their junior. And they are both famous new employees in the company. They're twin sisters, as you can tell from their identical facial features.
Yes, I should have tried my best to use honorifics as an adult. Well, sorry.
I wish you would use it without trying your best.
Then I'd like you to at least do a good job so that I can respect you.
This person who has a sharp tongue with a ladylike voice and smile is Ririha, who works in the design department.
You're right! You're my senior even though you're not respectable. So I should have tried to respect you with all my effort. Sorry!
I wish you would respect me without using all your effort.
Then please show me how fast you can do your job as a senior.
These two beautiful women are the most popular ladies in the company who attract the attention of male employees. But for some reason, they are harsh only to me. And why did I introduce these twin sisters right after my self-introduction? I had no idea that the two daughters of my new mother were you, Ririha and Ruruna.
I'm surprised that you didn't know that until now. Didn't you think of this possibility when you found out my mom's last name? You're dumb not only at work, but also at home? I can't believe someone like you is going to be my brother-in-law from now on.
They didn't even think of using honorifics to me since we weren't at work. And they seemed to really dislike the idea of being siblings with me. Yes, my mother-in-law's two daughters were these twins. What in the world is gonna happen now? By the way, here's another side of me. Sorry, but I'm tired after everything that's happened today. So I'll be live streaming my practice while chatting. That night, when the twin sisters officially took the surname of Hase and moved into my house, I was doing a regular live streaming of me playing a video game. A gamer who is serious about becoming a pro. That's the other side of me. I used to be poor and struggling as a student. I got into gaming for the first time 3 years ago, right after I started working at my current company. I got into it so much that I bought a new computer just for gaming with my bonus pay that year. And from there, I got addicted to it even more. I thought I would be happy if I could make a living doing this. So at 25 years old, I'm seriously aiming to become a pro. Since I'm clumsy to begin with and started it late, I regularly live stream when I play games to look back on how I play and learn from it. Since I publicly announced from the very beginning that I aim to become a pro, at first I was ridiculed and slandered for my naivety. But with the support of many people, I've been able to achieve good results in tournaments where pros also participate. Now I'm a semi-professional player, and I've heard rumors that several professional teams are interested in me. But today, I've been getting a lot of concerned comments. Do I sound that tired, everyone? Haha, thank you all for your concern. Well, I shouldn't get sick from overworking, so I guess I should call it a day today. Well then, I'll see you all next time. See ya! And with that, I turned off my computer and went straight to bed. Apparently, the fact that those twins had moved into my house is giving me a lot of stress. I fell asleep before my computer shut down, and my eyelids feel the light of the morning sun through the curtains. I was still half asleep, and just when I realized that it was already morning, something smells good. As if guided by the wonderful smell coming from both sides, I opened my eyes and... What? There, I found Ririha and Ruruna, who were dressed in a way that made it difficult for me to look at them, and I screamed out. Why are they here? What the hell is going on?
Oh, shut up already! But it went as planned. Yep. So, Akira-kun, which one of us will you choose?
Wait, why are you calling me so casually with kun? Just as planned? What does that mean? I'm panicking. No, I'm scared. Ririha, please explain.
Why Ririha and not me? That's because I look more intelligent, right? Actually, Akira-kun, our mom and your father, we worked hard to set them up so that we'll become together. So that the three of us can become siblings and live together.
What? Why would you do that?
That's because... we both love you, Akira-kun!
What?
I mean, you should have noticed that from the fact we came to your room dressed like this. She's right! You're as slow as ever! That's what's cute about you, though!
What? Wait a minute. Didn't you two hate me? Even at work, you've been so cold only to me.
That's called tsundere. Ugh, that's called tsundere. Akira, you're a semi-professional gamer called Not Long, right?
I was about to comment on their tsundere remark, but I was shocked to hear that username from them. Why do you know that?
When I first met you at work, I heard your voice and it sounded familiar. Then I became convinced because what you talked about in your live stream coincided with what was going on at our office.
Oh, I was careless. But that's all it took for you to figure it out?
I'm how long, so that wasn't so difficult for me.
This time I was so shocked that I couldn't even utter a word. You were how long? So you've been watching my live stream since my very first time. That person who has been cheering me even though I had been ridiculed for starting to dream of becoming a pro at 22?
Yes, that person. I've always loved you. Because you were the one who gave me the strength to pursue my dreams.
What?
As is sometimes the case for people who work with a design company, I actually want to become an illustrator. But actually, it wasn't until I was older than 20 that I became interested in illustration. I had never drawn a single picture before. So, when I dropped out of college after 2 years and entered a technical school for illustration, the difference in level between me and my peers was obvious. I was older than most of my classmates who got into the school as a high school graduate, and I was a beginner, so I was often made fun of for... Then, I met you, Akira-kun. You also had a late start and was doing your best. Even when I was made fun, saying, my sketch of a single flower in the vase looked like a demigorgon from Stranger Things. Or my sketch of a popular cat character in Japan looked like an ugly human character. I saw Akira-kun, who was also made fun of, but still worked hard. And that's how I was able to not give up.
Whoa, I'm really amazed that you didn't give up. You've gone through a lot more than I have.
I'm saying it's thanks to you. Thanks to you, I'm now starting to get a little bit of work as an illustrator. Eventually, I plan to go full-time on that. Thank you for giving me the strength to continue pursuing my dream.
Ririha. I was so moved that all I could do was call her name. Ririha, as known as How Long, has been my biggest supporter aside from my dad. I had no idea that person has been thanking me and even loving me. I felt some sort of fate, and just at that moment...
I love you as a businessman, Akira-kun.
Raruna?
At first I thought, what's with this guy? He's so fucking slow at his job, even though he's my senior. But when I messed up at work, you kindly helped me out. And later I saw you working overtime to get your own task done. And then I asked around about you, Akira-kun. You seem slow at work because you always help other colleagues just like that, right? But I heard that you were really inefficient when you first joined the company, and you worked really hard to become better at your job. That's why you understand about the people who can't do their job efficiently and make mistakes. I've also hated myself for being a slow learner compared to Ririha. So I got attracted to your earnestness and how you can be kind to others. Actually, that personality of yours is so valued by higher-ups in the company. And when our female colleagues found out about that, they became engaged in a behind-the-scenes battle over you, Akira-kun. So, I got impatient and decided to take part in my sister's plan to become your sister-in-law.
Raruna. Earnestness and being kind to others. That's what I value the most. Just when I felt that it was fateful that Raruna, who worked directly under me, had taken a liking to me.
Hey, Akira-kun is not just a useless office worker. If he thinks that helping others and being appreciated by them means he's popular with ladies, he's a total idiot. But what about what you said, a professional gamer? It doesn't suit Akira-kun to become a professional gamer. And what's wrong with his username? Not Long? He started late and named himself Not Long? That's so lame.
The twin sisters suddenly started dissing the side of me that isn't their respective favorite, and...
But hey, Uruna, you have no right to call anyone an idiot. You used to wet the bed until grade 7. But wait! That doesn't matter right now! And wait, the last time you wet the bed was the same day as me, and I got over it with it earlier than you did. There was only a difference of like 20 minutes.
Hey, it's starting to look like a presidential election in some country. Don't start negative campaigning. Actually, I'm genuinely happy that you each like one side of me, you know? Also, the reasons why both of you like me are parts of me that I value. But they're both the real me, and I don't want to be told which is good and which is bad.
Oh. Well, I guess we're twins, but you're just you.
While the twins were puzzled, our parents came in. Akira, I'm coming in. Oh, perfect. Ririha and Raruna are here too. We're going on a honeymoon for a week. A week? What? When did you start making such plans? Well, actually, those two gifted us with this trip as a celebration. Thank you, Ririha and Raruna. Huh?
You don't have to thank me, stepfather. Have a good time, Mom!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm so darn scared. I shuddered at the twins' crazy determination. I can't imagine what's going to happen next. Contrary to my anticipation, the next few days were more peaceful than I had expected. Maybe when I said both sides of me are important to me, it convinced them. Although the fact that the two most popular ladies in the company now have the same last name as mine has caused a stir in the company. Then one day, I stopped by the design department and met Ririha, who was talking to herself about something.
Oh, it's gone.
Ririha, could it be that you were in some kind of trouble?
Oh, Akira-kun. Actually, the USB in which I have the design that I sent out today. I think I left it at home.
Oh, I thought you're not supposed to take that kind of stuff home with you.
Yeah, I know that. But I got a bunch of illustration gigs in a row, and I got carried away and accepted them all. I was also busy with preparations for moving to your house, so I wasn't able to get much work done. So I took them home and finished them last Sunday. I was so relieved to get it done, but I can't believe I forgot to bring it back. What should I do? I still have some illustration work to do. A further delay now is too painful.
So you mean you don't have time to work overtime now?
Akira-kun?
Okay. I'll go get it now. Luckily, we live in the same house. Send me an email telling me where you put it.
Fortunately. But Akira, you have to work too.
Don't worry, Ririha. You should finish up the other jobs now while you can.
Wait, Akira-kun!
Ririha didn't get into any trouble as I went back to get the USB for her. But of course, I got scolded by my boss. And I was definitely going to work overtime today.
Akira-kun.
Then Ririha, who had finished getting ready to leave, came to me. Ririha, I'm glad you can go home on time.
Why didn't you tell the boss that it was my fault? Because of that, you have to work more.
Well, if you didn't seem sorry about it, then I would have told that to my boss. But since that wasn't the case, I couldn't tell him the truth. I would never do that. This is what Runa said too, but I'm so clumsy and bad at remembering things. So I sympathize too much with people when they make mistakes.
Oh.
As expected, I got home late that night. Ririha was holed up in her room all night. I guess she's finishing up her illustration work. I'm so glad I came home to get her USB earlier. Well then, I'll do my best with my work too. So I started practicing video games as usual, and after a while...
Akira-kun, may I have a word with you?
It was Ruruna who entered with the knocking sound. Ruruna? What's wrong?
Look. Ririha seems to be busy with her illustration work today, so... I thought we could be alone together now?
I was at a loss. At that moment, Ruruna noticed something and shouted in surprise.
Hey, Akira-kun, what is this room? What is this mess?
Huh? Oh, these are my game notebooks. Oh, I see. You didn't notice them before because I organized them right after I finished playing games.
Game notebooks? Could it be something similar to what you gave me when I was a new employee and was at a loss? That handmade work manual of yours.
Come to think of it, I gave that to you too, didn't I? Yes, as you know, I'm clumsy, and it's the same with video games. And since I started my gaming career late, I didn't want to waste any second of my gaming time. So I always make sure to write down anything I notice or think about. The live streaming I do on a regular basis is part of that. I think that if I verbalize my thoughts out, it speeds up my learning. Oops, sorry, I made the same mistake before. I want to make a note of it, so just wait a minute. Let's see, where was I? Oh, live streaming. Well, more and more people are looking forward to my live streaming now. So I'd like to do well for my fans too.
Oh. Both sides are you, huh?
What?
Huh? Oh, I just realized whether you're playing games or at work, you're still Akira-kun. I'm glad I came here today. I found a lot of things in common in both sides of you. I don't play games, right? That's why I thought you being a gamer was out of your character. But the way you're working hard like this as a gamer, it's no different from when you're at work. No, it's not just that. It's the way you respect your opponents and the way you work hard for the audience. It's just like how you're willing to help others at work.
Ririna, what are you talking about?
Ugh, you're as dull as ever. This is what I mean.
Huh? What?
Are you that surprised? You already know I love you, right? But I love you more now. I thought it would be better if you quit playing games and concentrated on working at the company. But now that I know about you better, I really hope you can become a pro. But that's enough for today. Since I'm going to support you playing games too, I don't want to interrupt your practicing playing games.
Stunned by what just happened, I saw Ririna off. But the next moment, my heart got filled with an indescribable warmth. I had a soft spot for Ririna too for working so hard at her job. I can't believe that someone like her would love me both as a gamer and a businessman. When I tried to chase after Ririna...
Akira-kun, can I have a minute now?
This time, Ririha came to my room. Ririha? Are you done with your illustration work?
Yes, thanks to you. I finished most of it. So I wanted to thank you for what you did for me today. And one more thing.
One more thing?
Earlier in the office, you said with a smile that you were clumsy and had a hard time remembering things at work. I was reminded of you when you were still in the early days of your career, when you were still a terrible gamer. Even though you got so many harsh comments, you never thought of proving them wrong. I was fascinated by the way you were enjoying playing games and improving your skills. The number of your fans grew and grew, fascinated by that kind of attitude of yours. And that was also the driving force for me to improve my drawing. Even though I got teased at school.
Ririha.
You gave me the power to pursue my dreams as a gamer. But you reminded me of that as a businessman in the office. After all, you at work is also you.
Ririha? What are you talking about?
You're as dull as ever. This is what I mean.
Ugh! Whoa!
Could it be the screech I heard just a moment ago? Oh. Well, okay. I love you even more. I used to think that you should become a pro as soon as possible and stop being a useless businessman. But I'd be happy to have you stay at our company, at least until I become a full-time illustrator. But this is it for today. I've taken away from your time at work too.
Stunned at what just happened, I saw Ririha off. But the next moment, my heart got filled with the same warmth as before. I too felt a sense of destiny for Ririha, who was my first fan and who had told me that my live streaming had given her courage. After all, I myself had been cheered up by her supportive comments. I'm so glad Ririha now thinks of me at the company and me as a gamer as the same person. Oh, what? I screamed spontaneously when I had sorted out my feelings. No, wait, what does this mean? Both of the twin sisters like both sides of me now? And I've fallen in love with both of them? What is this situation? I've never been popular with ladies before, but suddenly I'm facing a dilemma over two women? What am I gonna do now? After that, we continued to live together. The only saving grace was that now each of them recognized both sides of me. So they don't diss each other anymore like they used to. However, as long as they both love me, I'll have to put an end to this love affair one day.
fell in love with both sides of you, Akira-kun. So, which one of us will you choose?
Both of you is not possible, right? How long will I take to choose between the two of them? That's a story for another time. Mayu Kitayama was a year below me in the tennis club in high school.
Senpai, what you doing?
Huh? Playing a game.
Hey, we're in the middle of club practice, so can you actually practice?
Bright and cheerful. To put it simply, she was easy to be around, like a younger sister. That's the impression I had of her. So, never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that I would see a girl like her crying as an adult. Let's see. My name is Takahito Nijo, an average 24-year-old izakaya worker. Started a business with a friend upon graduating university. Failed in 1 year. At the time, I was working part-time at this small izakaya. I was employed full-time and now I still work here. Nijo-kun, it's almost opening time, so get ready to welcome the guests. Yes, sir. Wait, already? Someone by the door. What an impatient customer, coming at opening. Welcome. Standing there was a woman with a gloomy expression. It was hard to tell, but I've seen her before. Wait, long time no see? You're Kitayama. Mayu Kitayama, right? But she doesn't answer. Did I have the wrong person?
Wait, Mayu, the shop wasn't open yet. Oh no, again?
Is this her friend? She called her Mayu, so I'm 80% sure this is Mayu Kitayama. But... Oh no! You're crying! Oh, what happened, Kitayama? It's not like you to cry.
Hey, are you a friend of Mayu's? Oh well. Anyway, Mayu's like this. If there's a private room open, could you do that for us?
Wait, what happened? Depending on the situation, maybe a hospital.
If a doctor could do anything, I'd have taken her there already.
After saying that, she exhaled and took a deep breath. Then, she said this.
Mayu, she was just rejected by the person she likes.
After that, we moved to a private room in the back.
Mayu, you're gonna drink and forget, right? Oh well.
The woman's name is Amane Kizu. Apparently, she's one of Mayu's coworkers. Well, when Mayu was rejected, apparently Amane was the first person she called, so they must be quite close. The current goal was to just drink and distract herself even a little bit. And why me too? The store owner was thoughtful and let me stay with them despite me being on shift. But she's just an old acquaintance, so I felt very out of place. To begin with, I'm ignorant romance-wise, so I won't be able to say anything useful. But is that okay?
Hey Mayu, you're a mess of tears. Hey, don't hold it in and let it all out.
Amane wipes her tears with a handkerchief. Seems like a caring, good person.
I was rejected. A while back, Fudakawa-kun helped me. He protected me from someone trying to pick me up. I've liked him since then. But he was taken from me. Someone kissed him in front of me. Fudakawa-kun seemed to accept it too. Oh, that's tough. Right in front of you? I ran away without thinking.
Mayu starts crying again. Me and my limited romantic history, I don't know what to say to her.
I see. That hurts, huh? But, like Mayu fell for Fudakawa-san, Fudakawa-san fell for someone else. That's not anyone's fault, you know that, right? Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, then cry your heart out and drink. Bitter memories are part of the romance too.
I couldn't come up with these phrases. I thought this, and I watched the two of them quietly. Was it about an hour since that incident? Mayu was cried out and finally started to drink her alcohol. With effort, she stopped crying and now she was able to form a smile, even if it was just for show.
Thank you, Amane. And Nijo-senpai. You were working here? I'm sorry to bother you at work. Can I come back for a drink again?
I've got the approval from the owner, so don't worry. Come back for a drink. Although, I can't say anything useful.
Sometimes it helps just to listen quietly.
Let's see, a few days since all of that, our shop opens at 5 PM and closes at 1. That doesn't change on weekends, so I'm free during the day. What a happy looking couple. If only I had a girlfriend. Despite thinking that, I don't have any leads. With that happy couple in my periphery, I walked outside and ran into someone unexpected.
Wait, you're the server from that day. Your name, Lucky Nijo Paisen?
Where'd that weird name come from? I didn't know if she was off that day, but Amane Kizu was standing there.
Sorry. Nijo-senpai, was it? Mayu Senior back then. We owe you one for that day.
Oh, don't worry about it. I didn't really do anything. We walked side by side as acquaintances from that day. And what happened to Kitayama after that? This was the only conversation topic we had in common.
Ooh, straight to the point. You can't lie or sugarcoat things, huh?
Shut up. I'm aware that I'm an awkward human being.
Well, I like that you're not two-faced. I can trust you. Oh, and about Mayu. I heard that she and Furukawa-kun apologized to each other after that. She said they work at the same company, so it's not good to be uncomfortable. She's cool on the outside. But that all sounds good and mature, but as for her mental state...
Well, it must be difficult. This is coming from a guy with no proper romantic history, but she can only wait from time to turn these thoughts into memories. In any case, I guess it's all good for now. So I thought, until Monday afternoon.
Nijo-senpai, help me! I'm sorry, Nijo-san. I'll say this first, but we're gonna cause you some trouble.
Welcome. Huh? It was Mayu and Amane that came in with a crash. They seemed to be in a hurry. They must have ran. They were out of breath.
Oh, I have a good idea. Nijo-san, you're gonna be Mayu's boyfriend.
Huh? What?
Wait, Amane! Idiot! That's the best thing to do. Any minute now.
Amane looks around warily. The sliding door opened a short while after the girls. Hey, not cool. I was just professing my love to Mayu and you guys ran away. With that, a man walks into the shop. Mayu and Amane instantly had a look of distaste. Welcome. You should be endlessly proud that a high-class, good-looking man like me has entered your shop. Tell your friends. Yes, the name is Kazunari Hanatsuno. People call me the ultimate charmer. Oh, how could it be? My reflection on this bottle in this tired izakaya is still beautiful. Look, everyone's eyes are on me. That's because everyone's about to celebrate me. I'm sure of it. That's right. Mayu Kitayama is the one that a person like me has fallen for. It is you. The plain lovely Mayu. I'm in love. Hearing that profession, Mayu lets out a eek and hides behind me. Huh? Hey you, that woman's mine. How about the unattractive NPC minds his own? What's up with him? A narcissist? Is he supposed to be some sort of main character? Hey, isn't it obvious? She's not impressed. Heh, commoner. Listen carefully. Then, the crazy guy in front of me takes a deep breath. If I like, that means they like too. What kind of logic is that? An unimpressive man like you wouldn't understand.
Questionable logic as always.
Kazunari Hanazono-san? Your screws, one of them loose? I felt like there was something wrong with him, so I pointed that out. What are you talking about? Hey, that fixed it. A guy who shows off while coming to his senses. He might be an interesting guy. Anyway, please do not get in the way of my beautiful self and Mayu. Oh, rejected! How pitiful! I'll ease your pain. What's up with this alien?
Hey, you're saying all these things, but him? He's Mayu's boyfriend.
Don't test me with lies. If I recall, there was a man that Mayu liked. I was pulling back because of Furukawa-kun, but I heard she was rejected. Oh, so this is the guy that was trying to pick her up. I see. Then that means that he heard about Mayu was rejected and rekindled his fire.
I rejected him several times.
A boyfriend right after being rejected by Furukawa-kun? No way. Besides, they say there's a thin line between love and hate, right? Therefore, what that means is you is in love with I. What is it about this positive attitude and questionable thought process? And beyond that, a measly izakaya worker taking away my Mayu? No way. Excuse me? Did you say measly? What? Not even a CEO, but a hired izakaya server. That's bottom of the barrel. Who do you think you are? I'm working hard to live every day. Also, Mayu Kitayama is my kohai, and she's important to me.
What?
For some reason, Mayu let out a shout of surprise behind me.
Oh no. Does this mean Nijo-san and Mayu are one step away from going out then? Because see, look, if there were no feelings there, would she hide behind him?
He must have been shocked by Amane's words, because he left the shop weekly. Can't tell if he's secure or insecure. In any case, the storm has passed. I look behind me at Mayu.
I appreciate Senpai's feelings, but...
For some reason, there was Mayu, cheeks red and stealing glances up at me. What is this? Did I do something?
It'd be rude to say that I haven't sorted out my feelings yet.
Before that, are we done here? It's kind of a problem if you messed around in front of the shop. Huh? We were arguing without thinking about where we were, so it's no surprise. I apologized with Mayu and Amane, but I was scolded separately later.
What I'm saying, a date!
What? The next day, Amane came into the shop alone and, upon finding me, said this. The exit is that way.
Okay, I'll go home and sleep then. Hey, sending a person away when they just got here, what are you thinking?
I mean, you suddenly started saying things that didn't make sense, so I was glared at a close distance. Ugh, scary.
You basically confessed to her and this is how it is?
Confess? Who? To whom?
Nijo-san to Mayu. You announced very clearly she's important to me. I won't let you say you forgot.
Amane sat at the counter and facepalmed as she said this. What? That thing from that day? That was just, I meant she was an important kohai.
I knew it. Mayu, that's not how she took it. Hey, do you think Nijo-senpai really likes me? That's all she says.
Maybe the way I said it was misleading. But what should I do? Then I have to tell her the truth.
Hey, Mayu is trying to get back up after a failed romance. Are you trying to beat her when she's down? Plus, that narcissist is still trying to find a way in. He was aiming for her heartbreak in the first place. He'll go for it again. So, go on a date. If it's not a match, it's not a match, right? That's how it is.
With this push from Amane, I agreed. I feel like I was tricked into this. Mayu Kitayama. I mean, it's not untrue that she's an important kohai. I think she's cute too. But do I have any romantic feelings? I don't think so. What should I do? As I was arguing with myself, my phone rang.
Hey, Nijo-san, do you have time now?
What's up? Well, I guess there's only one thing you would call about.
Yep, I'll set it up, so tell me when your next day off is.
My day off is a weekday. What are you planning to do?
Pay time off. Then that narcissist will have to work, so he can't bother you.
Just like that, with Amane's lead, I was set to go on a date with Mayu Kitayama on my next day off. The next day off, I was told by Amane to wait in front of the station, and I head to the meetup spot. There she was.
Good morning, Nijo-senpai.
Mayu Kitayama was waiting there in casual clothes. Oh, you're cute?
What are you saying? Are you trying to make me die from embarrassment?
Die from embarrassment?
So, when I asked, apparently you begged to go on a date with me.
Begged? Jeez, that sly fox. What did she say to ask her out? I imagined Amane smiling deviously and balled up my fists.
So, how can I say this? Honestly, I feel happy. But I also feel apologetic. I don't even know, but...
Kitayama. It's no surprise. She probably hasn't completely sorted out her feelings yet. Despite that, she agreed to a date with me. I don't know how to interpret this. Well, it can't be helped. Then, at least for today, let's have fun without worrying about those things. With that, I reached out my hand to her. That's right. Just because it's a date, doesn't mean I have to act proper.
Can I?
Why not? We're hanging out as friends, so you don't need to speak formally, Mayu.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Takehito-san.
With that, I saw her cheerful face for the first time since we reunited. There was a person watching us.
Yes! Get it, Nijo-san! Depending on the situation, I thought I'd have to go out there, but it looks like there's nothing to worry about.
That's sweet!
Looks like this wasn't your taste, Takehito-san. So sweet.
With my scarce knowledge, we tried a popular dessert shop, but it seems like it isn't my taste. Oh, I don't have enough dating skills to go out with a girl.
No, stop it with the dating skills. At the very least, you're better than Hanazono-san, I think.
Don't compare me to that!
I will not stop whacking until you cry!
Whoa, she's fast. Mayu said she was craving a game where you hit things, so we came to the arcade. As if to release her stress, she keeps whacking the moles. I guess she wanted to release what was building up. There's no need to force ourselves to go somewhere date-like. We just need to have fun.
That was fun!
After that, we had eaten, played, and before we knew it, it was the afternoon. I'm glad you had fun.
Uh-huh. I feel I truly enjoyed myself for the first time in a while. So... Takehito-san?
Mayu's mood and tone changed, and she looks at me.
Today was really fun. But... So... I'm still not over it. That I was rejected. Honestly, I thought it was rude to feel this way. So now, please let me think in a positive direction.
Mayu has a serious expression directed at me. Those must be her true feelings. That's why. It's dishonesty. That's right. The dishonest one is me, myself. Me, who won't tell her that my heart hasn't caught up to my head. Dishonest. Me, who betrays her trust when she says those things to me. Dishonest. I can't. I can't. Otherwise, I'll end up hurting Mayu Kitayama someday. I made up my mind, and in that moment, I knew you two weren't going out. What? I don't know when he got there, but Kazunari Hanazono suddenly appeared from the bushes near us.
What are you doing there?
Isn't it obvious? When I went to work, I heard you and Amane Kizu took a paid day off, so I figured something was up. And I was right.
Wait, what about your job? Why are you here?
Wait, why are you also here? Out of nowhere, Amane jumps out too. Heh, you know why. I blew off work and used my Mayu sensor and her scent to follow her here. You are not human. Anyway, you there, terrible man. Get away from my Mayu. Something warm touched my lips. It was some moments until I realized that was Mayu's lips. Huh? Kissing her?
Mayu, you dog! So this is what kissing is like. No wonder Furukawa-san was won over. All right, I'm done moping around. Time for a new romance. A soothing lady like the weather lady, Mayu Kitayama, is positively good. I was running away when I said, let me think in a positive direction. I, Mayu Kitayama, will go out with Takahito Nijo-san.
Huh? What? The situation was changing quickly, and I let out an unmanly voice. But why is it that my strangely thumping heart is thumping loudly? I feel that love again. I feel like I'm falling apart.
Well, actually, you are falling apart.
I don't know if he fell ill from shock, but Kazunari Hanazono was absent the following days. I found out later, but he was fired from the company. Jeez, he was an incomprehensible alien from start to finish. Let's see. What happened since?
Well, all good for now, I guess.
What do you mean, all good? You pushed a lot of boundaries.
There. Thanks to that, me and Takahito-san are finally going out. Nothing lost, nothing gained.
Well, if you say so, but I don't know. I feel like I'm being played.
Call me Cupid Master Amane.
You wish. Eventually, I told Mayu the truth several days later.
What? Uh-huh. Am I being reprimanded too?
Amane and I were thoroughly reprimanded. But I was already completely falling for Mayu. I apologized sincerely, and after I kept telling her how I felt, Mayu forgave me. You could say we were both weak in the knees, and eventually we became proper lovers. I wonder who actually fell for the other first.
Hey, I really did like Furukawa-kun, but now it's different. Now I can talk to him normally and I don't feel nervous. But I think I want to show him. Thanks to you rejecting me, I found a happy love.
With that, Mayu wrapped her arms around me with a look of bliss.